Thank you. Thank you. Well, that's, of course, one of those deeply personal, depressing songs that has universal appeal. And, of course, it wouldn't be a Phil Ochs set if you didn't end with the radically wild political. There's a man walking round the island with a snake cane. He picked it up in Thailand from a hurricane. And you know he's not gonna go there. He's been one time too long. Now all the gods are gone, and the refugees are drowning in a shallow sea. The night belongs to snipers in palm trees, and their sabers flash like lightning at the charge of the last brigade. They must have been afraid. Soldiers have their sorrow, the wretched have their rage. Pray for the aged, it's the dawn of another age, of another age, of another age, of another age. The blood's running down the blackboard in a blind stream. Convicts shake the cages of a bad dream, and they'll quote you in the classroom that it cannot happen here, but it has happened here. So I remember nothing that I memorized. I got my education from a black guy, and they'll quote you law and order if you dare to play your hand. Spare the club and spoil the man. Soldiers have their sorrow, the wretched have their rage. Pray for the aged, it's the dawn of another age, of another age, of another age, of another age. Thomas Paine and Jesse James were old friends, and Robin Hood is riding on the road again. We were born in a revolution, we died in a wasted war. It's gone that way before. Dogs are chasing chicken bones across the lawn. If that was an election, I'm a Viet Cong. We were born, so I pledge allegiance against the flag and the fall for which it stands. I'll raise it if I can. Soldiers have their sorrow, the wretched have their rage. Pray for the aged, it's the dawn of another age, 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 of another age. Thank you.
I'm pretty new to the Phil Ochs stuff, but I dig it, so I agreed to do a couple songs. Just kind of bear with me on it. We'll march to the Battle of New Orleans at the end of the early British War. The young land started growing, young blood started flowing. I ain't marching anymore. Killed my share of Indians in 1,000 different fights. I was there at the Little Big Horn. Many men a lying, saw many more a dying. I ain't marching anymore. It's always the old who lead us to the war, always the young who fall. Look at all we won with the saber and the gun. Tell me, was it worth it all? I stole California from the Mexican lands. I fought in the bloody Civil War. Even killed my brothers, oh so many others. I ain't marching anymore. It's always the old who lead us to the war, always the young who fall. Look at all we won with the saber and the gun. Tell me, was it worth it all? Call it peace, call it treason, call it love, call it reason. I ain't marching anymore. Call it peace, call it treason, call it love, call it reason. I ain't marching anymore. I ain't marching anymore. I ain't marching anymore. This was called What Are You Fighting For? You tell me that there's danger to the land you call your own. You watch them build a war machine right beside your home. You tell me that you're ready to go marching to the war. I know you're set for fighting. What are you fighting for? Before you pack your rifle, sail across the sea, think upon the southern part of the land you call free. There's many kinds of slavery, we found many more. I know you're set for fighting. What are you fighting for? Before you walk out on your job and answer the call, think about the millions who have no job at all. The men who wait for handouts with their eyes on the floor. I know you're set for fighting. What are you fighting for? Read your morning papers, read every single line. Tell me if you can believe the simple world you find. Read every slanted word till your eyes are getting sore. I know you're set for fighting. What are you fighting for? Listen to your leaders, the ones who won the race, as they stand before you and lie to your face. If you ever try to buy them, you know what they stand for. I know you're set for fighting. What are you fighting for? Put ragged clothes on your back and sleep on the ground. Tell police about your rights as they drag you down. Pass them as they lead you to some deserted door. I know you're set for fighting. What are you fighting for? The hardest thing I'll ask you, if you'll only try, take your children by their hands and look in their eyes. There you'll see the answer you should have seen before. If you win the wars at home, there'll be no fighting anymore. Thanks.